Today we have a worm deck versus Machinas. This will be quite an interesting duel, but it will be actually kind of interesting considering hardly no one's ever seen a worm deck duel. But me personally, I've seen it and been beaten by it, and it's not that bad. Um, Ty, worms go first. Alright, let's see what the worm does. He will set one, and he will also set a monster, blocking the turn. Machina sets two. Machina summons Yellow Gadget. Sorry for the inconvenience of the cases of being the same. Uh, Machina searches for Green Gadget. And, let's see. Will the Yellow Gadget attack? Worm turn. Worm sets one. Sets a monster. Machina turn. Machina sets. Sacrifices for Mobius. Chain Compulse. Machina chains Compulse. Bounces Mobius, the Frost Monarch, back to enemy hand. Mobius destroys Compulse and Sakuretsu armor. Machina activates Call the Haunted, brings back Yellow Gadget. He searches for green once again. And I apologize, I forgot this is not just a Machina deck, this is a Machina Monarch deck, which is a very unique build. Yeah, it's a prototype build, but it's actually not all that bad. Working pretty well for him. Machina attacks left face down. Wormy again, bounces with Yellow Gadget. Worm turn. Billy, Billy, Billy. If you have 8 cards in your hand, you have to discard one at the end, at the end phase. Alright, if you have 8, I'm just saying. Worm activate Cold Wave. Worms activate Cold Wave. Worm tributes both of his monsters to set one. Machina turn. Machina summons Green Gadget. Red Gadget to Machina hand. Worm turn. Worm sets one. Sets one. Machina turn. Machina activates Dark Hole. Sweeps entire field of monsters. Destroyed Worm Victory and Worm Dimocles on Worm side of the field. Machina activates Monster Reborn on, what was it, Green Gadget? On Green Gadget. Mobius activates Torrential Chain. Destroys his Mobius. Worm turn. Sets one. Activates Monster Reborn. And brings back a Worm will bring back with Monster Reborn. What is that, Worm Demicles? Brings back Worm Demicles with the effect of Monster Reborn. And he chained bottom and Machina chained bottomless. Machina summons Green Gadget. And Machina has no more red in deck, so he cannot search for a red gadget. Machina attacks directly for 14. Alright. Worm has lost 14. Machina has lost 0. Worm's turn. Summons, but is chained by Bottomless. Worm's X is removed from play, along with his little buddy Demicles. And then Worm's X searches his, and then the Worm searches his deck for, Worm searches deck for Yagan, and Worm says he apologizes, he had Worm 0 in deck on accident. What was that? Was it Worms? And Worm's X sends one card, one Worm card from his deck to his graveyard. He chooses Worm Yagan. Machina's turn. Machina summons Red Gadget. No more yellows in deck. Cannot search for yellow. Cannot get a Machina card to save his life. Machina loses 14 due to the effect of Magic Cylinder. And then Worm takes another 13 due to attack of Worm Gadget. Or Red Gadget. Worm draws. Activates Dark Hole. Sweeps entire field of monsters. Machina turn. Worm is at a standstill. Uh-oh. Machina just drew Gear Frame and summoned it. Here we go. This is gonna get interesting. Machina Gear Frame searches for Fortress. It may very well be game for Worm. Machina pitches Yellow and Red Gadget to Special Fortress. Machina attacks for 8, or Machina attacks for 18 with Gear Frame and 25 for Fortress. One more attack, Worm is gone with the wind. Worm sets one and prepares for his doom. Machina Fortress attacks for game. Duel over.